Welcome to Ice Cream with the Enemy. We are back.
Welcome.
It's been a minute again. We're so far between.
Yeah, well, I was been going out of town the last 2 weeks, so
That's life.
that's
It happens.
the way it goes.
It just feels like we last did the Halloween episode.
Mm-hmm. Now it's the Thanksgiving episode.
Was a raging success. I mean,
Yeah,
we were going for once a week, and it's been once a month.
No, we were going for every other.
Every other
Yeah,
week.
So
we
twice
were
a
the
month.
first
That's
two
not
we
that
were
bad.
super consistent with.
Yeah.
First
That's
two
not
we
that
were
bad.
on point.
Now the rest, not so much, but it happens.
But it's life. Life happens. You can't stop it. I mean,
That's
it's hard to
the way
get
it
4
goes.
schedules to line up
Yep.
for one.
Yep. Sure enough. For shizzle, my nizzle.
Before we get deep into this podcast, we have a challenge, and I'm going to let Eric bring it in.
All right. We got the root beer connoisseur here, Christopher.
Hey everybody, it's me. It's Chrissy Poo.
And we've got 4 root beers for him to try. We got some IBC, some A&W, some Barks, and some Mug. So he's going to try all 4 and see if he can nail them right on the head. I think he can. I got a lot of faith in him.
Hope you're better at this
So-
than I was with the orange drink.
I mean, I have been saying for years that I could taste the difference, but I've never tried this. So this is big for me. I'm
Yep.
putting my money where my mouth is. Or is that right? Mouth where my money is?
Yeah, no, money
mouth
where your
is?
mouth is.
Yeah,
Mouth
Yeah,
where
yeah,
my
yeah.
money is.
So,
So we going for it?
whenever
We
you're
just jump
ready,
into
you
it.
just let us know. First
Number
one up.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
First one up.
You can say it, or you can tell us what you think. It's not
Can I
official
taste them
guess
all
yet.
then kind of?
Yeah, or just, you can guess as you go.
It's not,
and
it's
guess
not an
again
official
at the
guess.
end,
Yeah,
You can guess 3 or 4 times.
we have all night.
It's going to be harder than what I thought.
I
I
wish
should
you
have
had
brought
put.
you something to cleanse your palate, I
I
guess.
wish you had put the same one in all 4 glasses.
No.
You don't
This
have
is
a
gonna
clue.
be- this is,
Do you have? Do you have any or anything like?
hold on. This is Mug.
Okay, he thinks number 4 is Mug.
Looks darker. This one.
Dun, dun. I should have got some like music playing in the background.
What Chris is this?
I'm
Here's a
sorry,
word.
this is-
Here's a word
I'm
from our
trying to get-
sponsor.
Okay, he set that one off to the side like he knows, but he ain't said yet. Number 2.
Are you still set on Mug?
This is tough.
I'm-
This is harder than what I thought it was
I
going to
told
be.
you that's that orange deal. It's tough when you don't have the labels to look at. You don't know what you're supposed to be tasting.
That's IBC.
He thinks number 3 is IBC.
This one's color is significantly lighter.
This is Mug. This is Barks. This is A&W.
Okay, so number 1 he thinks is Mug, and number 1 is Mug Root Beer.
Yeah, what'll I tell you? What'll I tell you?
All right, and number 2 he went with A&W. Number 2 is A&W.
my goodness!
Here we go. Here we
All
go.
right, and number 3, a confident IBC root beer. It's IBC.
What
Oh
did I
my
tell you?
goodness!
What
He
did I
is
Number
the
4
connoisseur.
Was Bar.
You got all of
What
them.
did I tell
You hit him. All on that.
Look at that.
When you
power.
set
Don't
that
lie.
pour down and said mug, I was like, oh, this sucker ain't going to get him. And then
Well,
he
I thought-
backtracked and changed
Yeah,
his
but-
mind.
Well, as soon as you took that one again, you flipped it.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm wrong. I'm totally
Well,
wrong on that.
As you can
impressive.
see, Chris is
very good.
the root beer connoisseur.
Can we
connoisseur.
officially? I want to be labeled as a root beer connoisseur,
Yes.
a root
Yeah.
beer
Yeah.
ologist.
You have the ice cream with enemy stamp of approval.
I'll take it. I'll
that
take what I
is-
can get.
That's, I tell you what, I poured some of that IBC because I ain't had one in, I got the burps in a long, long time. So I just kind of poured some. I didn't drink out of the bottle. Well, there's 3 more in there if y'all want one. Anyway,
I have.
and
A&W.
I was like, man, that was pretty good. I ain't had one in a long time. What is your favorite out of those?
I actually think IBC is my least favorite.
Really?
To me, IBC is a little watered down.
Okay.
You know, because
It's all going to his head now.
I don't pick up no hints of oak or
This
hickory.
is
I think
an
it's-
oak flavored.
IBC, Barks,
Favorite, least favorite?
least favorite to favorite. IBC,
Me,
Barks, Mug, and then A&W.
Then A&W. Yeah.
Sometimes I like Mug better, but
I tell you what, whenever I went, whenever I was in the A&W restaurant last week, before last or whatever, you know, they give you a cold mug and they got it over on the tap. You just go over to the tap.
yeah.
It tasted a little different than out of the bottle or something, but man, it was really, really good.
that cold mug just sets it apart.
Oh, yeah, it was
But you tried the
frosting
cheese
up.
curds.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They were pretty
Those are
good.
good, too.
Pretty good. I got
I've
cheese
never
curds.
had
out of-
them, but it sounds amazing.
Well,
They're
cheese
great.
curds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could it not?
I
be?
like them with honey.
With
I
what?
got them at a
Honey?
couple. There was
With
a
honey?
just about everywhere you went up there had cheese curds on the appetizer menu. Right
north.
there.
Dude, you ever been
Close
to
to
Freddy's?
Wisconsin. Yes, we stopped at the one in Fort Smith on the way back.
Those cheese curds at Freddy's are great, too.
Yeah. My coworker, I think he got cheese curds, or maybe I did. I got it at a couple different places. No, I got them at Culver's. There's Culver. You ever had a Culver's?
I think that's something. Ain't that like the same as Freddy's?
Yeah,
Kind
they're pretty much exactly the same. It's a
Yeah,
burger
I think
place
they're
with
about the same.
frozen custard.
of like White Castle and Crystal burgers, little tiny steamable burgers.
Yep.
Long John Silver's, Captain D's. All kind of the same.
Long John Silver's is.
I'm in a fantastic mood now.
I'm
Well, you
got
did
to-
better than Thad,
Oh,
especially
gosh.
on his
Mine wasn't
Christmas
official.
tree.
Okay.
Now,
They-
if we could have put that on here, just a clip of him getting the
There-
Christmas tree wrong,
No,
Oh,
and,
we-
and
yeah, we'll have to
deciding
add-
that
I
the
got that
Christmas
on my
tree
phone.
is the zebra cake.
it is not.
Thank you for
There
deciding
were
that,
factors.
but know that.
I was sick
Dad, these
when
were,
I tried
these
that.
were from Walmart.
No, we can
They
try
were
it
not
again right
old.
now on camera. She can go
Yeah.
whop one up.
No,
Yeah, but
we're
you put your money where your
He
mouth
knows,
is,
a
mister.
very
he knows he's going to
important-
get it wrong again.
We're a very important
'Cause
podcast
they
right now.
are
we don't
the
have time
same.
for this. They're not.
And he has decided that they're the same. And that he may not even like them, you know? Because you
That's
said, oh, they
false. These
taste
are all-
terrible.
Well,
See
the
what
chocolate,
happens
the
when-
chocolate ones are way better than just
Eric.
the
Eric.
You ready to go?
Can I just? I want to throw something out
We're
there.
wrapping this
The
up now.
chocolate ones.
What about the Christmas tree wreaths?
What
Those
happened
are
to-
the
They're, I looked
best.
into this here the other day. They're discontinued.
That sucked because that was
All the
the
good
best.
stuff they take away.
those
I
were
know.
the best.
I love gingerbread stuff. Yeah. Ugh.
I don't think that has
But
an
I'll tell you
opinion
what I think
anymore.
about snack cakes is
I'm not talking about snack cakes anymore. Y'all have this conversation.
He doesn't
it's
know what he
perfectly
likes,
fine.
apparently.
Y'all do this.
that after we almost burnt the kitchen down, well, that last time we were here, I snuck around. I
Things
was trying
happen.
those Debbie cakes,
Yeah.
and they were terrible. They were
Really?
dry and
I
like
said that.
they weren't
Hey,
good.
that's just how they make them now. Maybe
I
y'all
I
are
said
just
that.
remembering
That was
them
my
wrong.
defense. They did not taste like they were supposed to,
They weren't moist.
and they're supposed to.
Moisture
well,
is
maybe
the key.
they've changed things.
Chris, won't you tell us that little what happened on the kitchen about burning down?
Well, all I know was that I'm just sitting on the couch and I can get a whiff of something, but who knows what it is? All of a sudden,
You never said anything.
well, I thought it may have been me.
Chris smelled burnt toast and he got a little.
You
he's a
thought
little
you
concerned
smelled like
at
a
first.
toasted marshmallow.
And then I could see, like, I thought I could see something in the background, and then I see Allison just jump up and go, and all of a sudden that smoke comes rolling out. I'm like, oh my.
See,
Smoke
I
alarm
didn't
starts
smell
going off.
anything. I just, as soon as the smoke alarm went off, I mean, as soon as it did, just into the living room, just smoke.
Smoke.
Just
It was like
The
immediate.
poured into it.
house.
But you know, it got out pretty quick too.
The
We
funniest
opened the door and it was gone.
part to me was everybody run outside, and then there
And
was
you're eating
pizza. And I
pizza.
was like, everybody stay outside. And I flipped open the
Standing
pizza and
in
started
the
eating.
cloud of smoke, eating pizza.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And that pizza, the Asian pizza,
Hey, that Asian pizza.
what was on that?
It's called the sweet, spicy Asian. It's got chicken. I was calling it a sticky Asian because
Should
I
have
didn't
come
know
up
what
with
it
a
was
new
called.
name.
It was,
for
yeah,
this
the
pizza.
sticky Asian.
Yeah, because I thought it was the sticky Asian.
Sounds like I'm talking like an old racist, like World War II vet.
The old sticky Asian.
Their thin crust is really thin, which I really like. And it's got that Asian spicy sauce, and then it's got cheese and chicken. It's really
See,
good.
I'm just not a big fan of thin crust.
Oh,
it's
I
the
love
best.
thin crust. The thinner, the
Well,
better.
I mean, when you get thick crust, it's like you can't eat
all
unless,
crust.
especially like pizza, it's the world's
I
worst
call it regular
about being
crust.
stingy with their toppings. So if you get a thick crust and they're stingy with your toppings, all you can taste is bread.
Well,
great point.
I like stuffed crust.
If it was I do like stuffed crust, but if it's a place that is really generous with the toppings and the sauce and cheese, I don't mind having a little more
Let's
crust.
do a shout out. I'm gonna do a shout out to the pizza store in Dirks. Their pizzas are on point.
What is it? It's Pizza Pro, ain't it?
Well, they prefer to be called the pizza place because that's what it's called. But
Oh.
Pizza
the
place?
pizza is pizza.
Wait a
Pro.
minute. So is it Pizza Pro Pizza, and they're just like rebranding it, or is
Well,
it just
I mean,
their own thing?
They're not. It's
I'm not
Pizza
dogging
Pro.
them. I'm just.
It's Pizza Pro Pizza, but the place is called Pizza Place.
Well,
I
then
haven't
it's
had
Pizza,
Pizza
Pro.
Pro in forever.
I mean, that's like,
on, though.
you know,
But anyway,
that's like me opening up my McDonald's, but calling it Jimmy's, but having McDonald's food in a McDonald's sack. No, this ain't McDonald's, it's Jimmy's.
I'm trying to do a shout out here.
Instead of
Okay.
instead
Your
of the
pizza's
Big
great.
Mac-
They also have great wings.
I
To be honest.
I miss, we used to have one in the grocery store.
But
and
they
I miss
had a
it.
terrible oven and the dough was always raw. In the
I
middle.
never got a
It
raw
was
dough.
always raw in the
Pizza
middle.
Pro was always good to me.
They have a lot of things now. They even do a buffet.
Now,
Now,
a pizza buffet? How in the hell
At
am I
lunch.
not?
at
Don't
lunch.
you
lunch,
live
man.
there?
I live in a lot of different places. I'm a travel man.
The gypsy.
Do y'all remember the Pizza Shack in Nashville?
I never ate
I
that.
never got to eat there. I don't
Oh
think.
man,
We had one in Murfreesboro too.
They had one called
Really?
the Godfather.
I remember that one. I knew
It
that
was amazing.
I'll tell you the best pizza place is Milano's in Idabel, Oklahoma.
I've never
heard
eaten.
you
I saw
talk
y'all
about
that.
If you ever venture off that way, stop by Milano's.
I like Simple Simon's.
Okay, well here's
Basic-
something I was going to bring
basic
up.
white
Or are we
chick.
done giving the
No.
pizza store shout
No,
out? I'm
no.
sorry.
s- Shout out. We're gonna get sponsored by somebody.
It's great pizza. Send us some money. No, to me, Pizza Pro and Simple Simon's are like carbon copies of themselves.
Simple Simon's is good.
Yeah,
To me, it's the same.
Simple
It tastes
Simon's
very
calzones though are fantastic.
yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
If they
yeah.
put enough stuff in there.
That get cheese sticks, the Alpine sticks. They're the
Alpine sticks?
Alpine sticks. They're
I've
the
never heard
cheese
of it.
sticks with
They're
that
good.
Alpine sauce.
That's the sauce
Underneath
they
it?
use, I think.
So,
The best pizza I've ever had, was not even at a pizza place. Maxine's in Hot Springs.
I mean, that's deep dish. I don't call that.
I
real
don't even
pizza.
like deep dish. This pizza was amazing. It's called the Pink Cadillac.
What's
And
on
it's
it?
got like a pink sauce, which is kind of like cream mixed with the pizza sauce, so it turns pink. And it's deep dish, so it's got all kinds of stuff in there. It's got mushrooms and
chicken.
bacon,
Bet you it would be
chicken.
It's okay,
it's
but
so good.
I mean, if I'm
I'm getting
craving
slightly
pizza, that's
aroused.
not what I want.
It was so good.
You
Since
chubbed up. over
all
there.
of all three of our fans have to be wondering, where do we stand with pineapple on pizza?
Oh, I
No,
love
Dude.
it.
no
Love it.
go.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Absolutely love
I
it.
love it.
It is my pineapple's my favorite pizza topping because I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you why. If I told you sons of gun once, I told you 1,000 times. No, I tell you this. Pineapple's my favorite pizza topping because it's salty. You gotta have a lot of pineapple, some
This-
bacon.
The
Well, ladies and
sweetness with
gentlemen,
the
it was fun
salty.
while it lasted.
See, Eric's the
show's over.
anti-pineapple
There's going to be
guy.
something in every conversation
That-
that one of us wants.
Yeah,
to
that
leave.
pineapple don't go on pizza.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It absolutely does.
The acidity from the pineapple.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well, you got the
So
acidity
good.
from the tomato sauce, though.
But that's all
That's
the
just
same
double
flavors.
acidity.
You take a different flavor
There's no
that's
such
totally
thing as too much
different
acidity.
and throw it in there. Then you can really taste it.
No.
I mean,
Especially with the classic Canadian bacon. I mean,
See,
it just, them two together.
I'm not
just,
crazy
I
about
like
the
chicken
Canadian
with it.
bacon on pizza. It's
Who
usually
invited this guy?
it's
I mean,
usually
really.
I mean, because
And
it's
he says
usually
he likes
tough and
pizza.
hard, and sitting there
I
trying
know
to
what
eat.
you're
and it's
saying. Like, I prefer probably bacon better, like just regular bacon than Canadian
if you
bacon.
say,
I mean, Canada don't do anything good.
What about poutine?
I've never had it.
What about
yeah,
papusa?
Pupusas?
Papusa.
you're gonna get it right one time. So, you just strike me as just I like cheese pizza.
No,
Yes,
I like cheese
pretty
pizza.
much.
That's the
I
best
like
pizza in the world.
Meat.
I like
He
a
wants
man's
all the
pizza.
meat on there
I
with
want a meat
pizza
lovers.
sauce, and that's it.
Let me tell you, people out there,
And I want a bunch of
if
pizza
cheese
sauce.
pizza is your favorite pizza, guess
it's
what?
not my favorite pizza.
All pizzas are cheese pizzas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it ain't. Meat
See, he
lovers.
don't like any vegetables, anything like that on there. It's just meat and cheese.
I
That's
like
it.
it all.
I want to get a cup of sauce, and I like to dip the pizza in extra sauce and eat it.
You eat like a child
I sound like a child.
because you don't like anything.
Eat your dino nuggets
Where's-
and
Yeah, and your mac and cheese.
Where's everybody at on like how saucy a pizza should be? 'Cause
Not very much
See,
sauce.
I'm a sauce guy.
Me
I'm
too.
not. I don't.
I like just
want
I
a
like it
bunch.
dead center. I like
Yeah.
it. It's got to be just even. Like,
Normally, I'm a big condiment sauce person, but on a pizza, I want toppings.
Mhm.
I
I
want a little
want
bit of
toppings
sauce
too,
and then
but
a
I
lot
want,
of
by
toppings.
God,
I even like spinach
I want to
pizza.
get extra.
You
a
get any
cup
kind of like
sauce.
onions on,
No.
Nothing.
or like the what do you call them? The green.
Bell pepper.
Yeah.
No. Olives.
Not bell pepper. It's the pepper.
Oh,
Pepper.
no.
It
It's
starts.
bell
I can't say. It
Yeah,
starts with
it's
a P.
them,
Jalapeno?
No, it starts with a P. A P.
Um,
No, it sounds like. It's the big P
Yeah,
word. I can't
I know
say
what
it.
you're talking
Pepper.
about.
Peppercini.
Yeah.
Peppercini.
Is that it?
Banana
I think-
peppers.
Banana
Pepperoni.
peppers.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it
I
banana
think that's
peppers.
right.
You don't like that on a pizza?
No.
Oh.
I like to have that on the side.
I like
Have a
to eat
bite
them
out
on
of
it.
it.
Negative.
With
Bush Rider.
Can I tell you a confession right now?
Yes.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Now I'm chubbed up.
Great.
Came down to a decision. I didn't have any
just-
clean underwear left. I need to do laundry.
And I just got a notification. Our female viewer just skyrocketed.
There's nothing between us but a thin little piece of polyester.
I don't mind free balling at home. It's kind of comfortable.
That's
But
why I
don't
did it.
like
I knew it was gonna be
going.
at home.
I don't like going out in public
I
without any draws. It makes me feel a little
I
uncomfortable.
need that
A
protection.
little nude.
No, I mean if I was just going to like y'all's house, that wouldn't bother me. But
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone out and about
Yeah.
with like this today.
just because my luck, I would rip a seam and
Yeah.
there's the
Then you're in
boys.
trouble.
There's the boys.
Now Eric can't go back to the mall.
I'm banned for Chuck E. Cheese.
So
Or if you run into Alex.
Yeah, he likes to pull my pants
Alex
down.
pulls his pants down every time he sees him.
I think
Once
he-
he took off running with his
I
pants.
think he secretly just likes to see the old twig and berries.
I think it's
You
hilarious.
think so?
I think
He
so.
gets you every time.
I'm gonna start doing that to all y'all.
He doesn't pay attention either.
this is taking a fun turn.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry, I made things weird.
last episode was our Halloween episode,
Yep.
and since then the holiday has come and gone. But we had a Halloween party at the McBase, hosted by Chris. What did you come as?
You know what's funny? I think I wore this same shirt that I've got on now. People are okay. Let me explain myself because I get crap every year for not dressing up. Do you know how hard it is to go out? Like people are like, "Come as Buzz Lightyear, come as Woody, come as dressed as Joe Montana." I'm like, okay, all right. Where the hell am I going to find a 6X Woody costume? Well, I'm going to have to spend $1,000 to get one made. So no,
Custom made.
I'm going
Chris
to come as me.
Chris came
Look,
as
Chris,
Clark Kent.
we're going to have you start planning today And then
A year
by
in
the
advance.
time, yeah,
We had a good costume idea, and it was too late. We thought of it too late. It may be next year. We'll try it next year.
You know what I thought would be a
Yeah.
good one? I'll never do this. You know how like people lay naked? Oh,
no.
Can I eat fruits and vegetables off of you like a
Yeah, like
charcuterie
sushi.
board?
Oh yeah.
I think that would be funny if I could. I don't know how I'd pull that off.
Glue all that stuff to
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Well, apparently, you pull your shorts down, you're halfway there.
It's cocktail sausages.
Would you
So-
all eat that off of me?
No.
You would.
But
If there was a
He said,
if there was like a clean, what if I like freshly showered?
Yeah, and well, what I'd be worried about is a little stray hair here and there, you know,
yeah.
No, I'll be like a hairless cat
like
for you.
just waxed.
You're gonna go
smooth.
get waxed, top to bottom, waxed.
I'm not that hairy, Eric.
Put a little cocktail sauce in your belly button.
Oh my.
Anyway, I'm
so,
sorry.
It's an
Allison,
idea.
what did
It's
you
an idea.
go for for Halloween?
Well, me and Eric had a couple's costume.
Yay!
He loves to call it a couple's costume.
Yeah,
It's really sweet.
We were Egyptian.
I was a pharaoh,
Yeah.
wasn't I?
That's Egyptian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Splitting hairs
Egyptian
now.
people.
Well, you know, not everybody was a pharaoh, Thad.
Anybody talks about it.
Eric
You
looked
know.
pretty good in his outfit.
He
Yeah.
was handsome.
I did like it. It was probably it was my favorite. Well, that was my favorite, and the Steve Harvey really got
That
me.
was
Yeah,
the
that
best
was
costume.
good.
That cracked me up.
Anna did the Steve Harvey. It was like a tiny Steve Harvey.
I know it was killing me
So
every time
great.
I seen it.
But also your brother that went from the guy from Reno 911.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fantastic
Yeah.
I
too.
love that.
Oh,
That one's hilarious.
Lieutenant, is it lieutenant or deputy? It's Lieutenant Dangle.
That's
right?
your brother?
Damn, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's my little
Yeah.
brother.
Who do you think just showed up? To
Well,
people?
hell, I don't know. I don't know everybody.
He's the baby.
I snuck
He was
in
an
on a
actual
family
cop.
photo. I do know that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We're all family.
That's right. All right. Do we want to jump into the under overrated of Thanksgiving food?
Well, that was the end of the Halloween part, and now we're looking forward to
Now, well,
Thanksgiving.
this ain't the Halloween episode. This is the.
Well, we were
Thanksgiving.
transitioning out of it. Were.
Oh,
He's trying to
okay.
transition.
We were. But
Damn,
now
do y'all
we're
not know how this works?
full blown in. But this is going to be our Thanksgiving episode.
Gobble gobble.
My
Gobble,
favorite
gobble.
holiday.
It is my favorite holiday as well. So, you know, the big thing about Thanksgiving is, well, number one is the food.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's what everybody looks forward to.
That's right.
It's the greatest part. So we're going to do some overrated, underrated on Thanksgiving food. So I think we'll do it. I will say this. I think everybody's underrated was super hard to come up with.
Yeah.
The overrated for me was
I guess
super easy.
for underrated, you just pick your favorite. Because, I mean, how do
Probably
you
your
know if it's
favorite is.
underrated or
I'll
not?
st-
Well,
We'll go
because
with-
you got to look at it like, I mean, I love pumpkin pie, but you can't really say that's underrated because pumpkin pie is like the staple.
Universal.
But a
Love
lot of
Thanksgiving.
the foods are.
I know that's what makes
But
it tough.
I'll give you an example, and I'm not trying to take one for anybody because I was struggling with this one that I think I don't like it, but I can't say overrated because I think it is appropriately rated, and that's green bean casserole. I think it's split 50-50. I think you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not something that I think is pushed,
Alright.
but it's terrible to me. So that's why I'm not picking it for my.
Well, go ahead
Over,
and
my overrated is the yams, sweet potatoes.
I love 'em.
Yams and sweet potatoes come together.
I
Oh
love
my
'em.
gosh, it's-
With the marshmallows
Dude,
on
that
top.
makes me moist.
yeah.
Freaking
I love
yams,
it is.
sweet
It
potatoes.
just
sugar.
makes bad marshmallows. Is all that.
You know,
does.
I like
It's
to
just-
I like to eat my ham with them in that syrup.
Hell yeah,
it in that
sweet.
syrup.
Yes. Ugh. Oh.
Oh, it makes me.
So
It
good.
makes me gag just picturing sweet potatoes. Every
So
day.
you don't like sweet potatoes at all?
No,
Oh man.
You're missing out with a steak, a baked
no.
sweet
That's
potato.
why they make the
Ooh, I've
regular
never done that. I
potato.
bet you that is.
I
good.
love
The
to
regular
have 'em with
potato
steak.
is before the steak.
No.
Not sweet,
Sweet potato. It's better for you, too.
Man,
Who cares?
y'all have
I'm
any
not
sweet
eating.
potatoes?
I'm not eating. If I'm eating a
I don't
potato
like
with
baked
a
potatoes.
steak, health is not on my
I
mind.
changed my mind. My Halloween costume is me covered in sweet potato.
Yes.
Chris, what is an overrated for you?
This could be controversial. Turkey.
No, I agree. I agree.
I do really not.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about
It's
turkey.
got to be deep fried or it's crap.
I've never had a deep fried turkey.
It has
Do you
to
know
be
what's
deep fried.
grinds my gears is this. I've been trying to deep fry turkey for the past 5 effing years.
Let's do it.
We've got
What's
the
stopping
stuff.
I'm not doing it. I've got a deep fry. Like, I bought stuff for it, never done. I still have 5 gallons of peanut oil in my bedroom.
Hey, let's do
from
it.
5
That's
years
$50
ago.
right there.
I know.
I came
What's
up with
stopping
a
us?
seasoning and we rubbed it, put a dry seasoning on it, dipped it in there.
Ugh.
It was so
I do like turkey.
This is my deal on turkey.
It can go bad.
99% of the time that I've ever had turkey, it's dry.
Yeah.
good. Right, and the deep frying, it's not dry.
And it's just a dry turkey. It's just
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really
Yeah.
not.
I
Ham
don't
is
like
better.
the gaminess. Because every turkey I've had, most of the time, it's been gamey
Did you
tasting.
get a wild turkey?
No,
Somewhere
they've
that
all
was?
been...
See, I
Butter-
honestly
some
think I would
butterball.
prefer if it was an actual one that somebody had killed. Like that.
I haven't had
Yeah.
wild
I would
turkey,
rather
so I
take a
don't
shot
know.
of wild turkey
There you go.
than have
Yeah.
to eat another
The
gamey
store-bought
turkey.
turkeys, everyone I've ever had is just it's been dry, and that's why
If you
I mean.
bake them or smoke them, they're going to be dry.
Good
I would
chance.
try. I mean, I'm gonna
be.
eat it. I'll even put some on my plate every year.
That's
but I
why
do
we
agree
started
that it's
deep
over.
You got to
frying.
eat it out of respect.
'Cause it was the
Respect for the
only way.
pilgrims.
Yeah,
Word up, Pilgrim.
or whatever side you were on.
And the Indians,
Yeah,
too.
I'm
My
gonna say
bad.
whatever-
No, I'm not.
Whatever side you're on that battle.
My bad. I gotta throw both
Space.
sides.
He was like,
I don't want to be
there's
controversial.
another
on
side
it.
of that.
We almost had pizza sponsors too, and now
You
they're
know,
gone.
you know we all
We
have
just
to
got
be
They're
in.
all gone
Everybody
now.
does.
All right, Allison.
What do underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated. Overrated. Mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Ugh.
what?
Well, what
I
kind of...
could do without mashed potatoes.
Not me. You don't bring mashed potatoes, I'm kicking somebody in the kneecaps.
They got to be homemade.
Either
'Cause
way.
Are
Oh,
you
yeah,
eat,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you...
Either way, I'm,
I'm
not
not-
wasting
I'm not
space
the
on my
instant
plate for
potato.
mashed
So,
potatoes.
so are you? You're just talking about in the Thanksgiving sense,
Yeah.
or you're talking about mashed potatoes as in
Oh,
the
She
in
world?
general.
hates mashed
I
potatoes
do.
year
Oh
round.
no, in the world, no.
They need to be fried.
I wouldn't be upset if at Thanksgiving there were no mashed potatoes.
I would be.
My mom makes twice baked potatoes, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I can do it. But now
those
on a
will
regular
be, those
day,
will be a lot better.
but on a regular day, just mashed potatoes, absolutely.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
I could do without.
Well, I'm going to go with what Thad was talking about because I think it is highly overrated. Is green bean casserole. It's trash.
Oh, I love it.
And
I don't
It's
like
like
it.
every Thanksgiving
Yeah.
you go to, it's there.
I love it.
I'm a fan of it.
Everybody's
I've
raving.
had
But you
some
know
bad
what?
casserole,
You want
though.
it to be there. If it's
But
not there,
see-
you're gonna be mad.
But
Just make me
see,
green beans. I don't need it in a casserole.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I didn't say it, because look right here. We went 50-50. I think it's appropriately rated. I think either
I
you
don't.
like it or you don't like it. It's not.
I think it's too
You don't hear
highly
people
rated.
really screaming for
I
the green
do.
bean.
I do.
I do a lot of cooking. Almost
But
all
I
the
do
cooking.
admit that Allison was right. Even though I don't eat it, it's got to be on the table.
It's got to
No.
be there.
It just.
That's
part
what
of
makes
it.
it overrated right there. Like you think it has to be there, but it ain't.
well,
The
it's the
aesthetic
table.
alone of it.
It's just the table, the look of it.
You know what I get
Everybody
a
else can
lot
eat
of
it.
compliments on? My deviled eggs. Do y'all
Deviled
like
eggs
those?
are the
Ooh, I
greatest
love-
thing in the world.
I want to have some deep fried deviled eggs.
I want to try that too.
Yeah, that
I
would be
do want to
good.
try that.
Deviled eggs goes with every single holiday.
Oh yeah.
Every
Oh,
holiday.
Shout out to
And they
deviled
stink
eggs.
up
Yeah,
the whole
sponsor
house.
us,
That's the thing.
deviled eggs.
What do you? I've actually never even made a deviled eggs. How do you make them? What's that? What's the sauce or the?
It's the yolks.
See, I knew. What
You
don't you
take
mix
the yolks
something?
Yeah.
out, you smash them up, and then I put mayo, sweet relish, mustard,
Paprika.
I think that's all I
That's
put in
about
there.
it.
It's
Maybe
Salt and pepper.
with salt, S
That's
and
all I
P.
put in there.
I mean,
But I always
Thanksgiving,
get compliments on 'em.
Christmas. I mean, Memorial Day. Like, I mean, it goes with
Oh,
everything.
yeah, it does.
Everything. It's
And you know
a regular
what?
Saturday night.
You know what else? There
Deviled
is
egg.
never a leftover deviled
No,
egg.
There
Ever.
never is.
No.
I mean, I can make an 18 pack of eggs, and
If
there's-
I look over and there's like 6 deviled eggs, like I'm gonna sit there. I don't care how full I am. I'm gonna. You never
Everybody
leave a
wants
deviled
to
egg
eat 'em
behind.
all.
It's
That's-
deviled eggs and jalapeno poppers. When
Oh,
you, when you
yeah.
got those will never make it.
No.
There'll be none of those left over.
I guess on my underrated, I'm gonna say because it's so hard to find it. I'm gonna say ham for the simple fact of
Oh, I love
that
ham.
turkey is so dry all the time. My family doesn't even do turkey. We do ham,
Yeah, we usually do ham.
and it's just
It's superior.
it's superior in it, and that's just my overrated. I mean, my underrated. I just because I really like it. It's my favorite thing about
A pineapple glazed ham.
Oh yeah,
Oh
or
my
brown
gosh.
sugar.
Oof, both.
Chop that up, put it on a pizza. Eric, what do you think about that?
There's nothing
That
better
would
than
be good.
getting a ham and it's like kind of like making it be all slutty like, covered in brown sugar, like grating it a little
Also,
bit.
the thing with ham is it's so good for leftovers.
Oh,
Yeah.
a ham sandwich, fried
Yeah.
ham and
Oh,
cheese
God.
next
Yeah.
day.
It is so good.
What's that kind your mom buys? It's delicious.
I think it's Kentucky Legend.
Oh,
I
It's
could
just
be
Kentucky
wrong.
Fried Chicken.
Kentucky
Fried Chicken.
It's
It's
a
not
bucket
like-
of chicken. It's on
It's
it.
not like on a bone. It's like a loaf,
Yeah.
you know, looking. It's got the.
It is. I
guess
think it's
ham on
Kentucky
there, but
Legend, if I remember right.
All right, Chris.
It's really good.
An underrated.
Oh, I'm cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah.
Because here's what I honestly like to do. And it might sound we're like to get the whole plate of Thanksgiving food. You get cranberry sauce and kind of cover it slightly over everything, because I like to have it in every bite.
It is so good.
I just can't help it. It's so
Yeah.
like
That's
like
it.
a sweet and savory.
That's a good question. So I know I was on your deal. So what is y'all's opinion on like where you're on your food touching, especially Thanksgiving food? You have to separate,
Oh
No,
Lord, no.
or you
I
just
want
it's all
everything
Yeah.
mashed
It's
Okay.
all together.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay, we all agree on something.
If we-
For one.
No
I mean, if we
freaks
had
here.
to, we could put it in all in a blender and I'd still eat
I would
it.
still eat it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a Thanksgiving
smoothie.
smoothie.
Now, I knew this guy a little off topic, just a quick story, but we went out to eat one day and he ordered a burger and fries and maybe another side. I can't remember. And he just, how the burger came is how he ate it. But when he got it, he took the bun off and ate everything. He didn't like pickles, but he wouldn't tell him no pickles. He ate the pickles. He would eat everything off the burger he didn't like, put it back together, eat it, and he would eat one thing at a time. He would eat this, turn the plate, eat this, turn the plate, and then eat this.
Eric, I got a question. Was this a psychopath?
No, it's just some people are like it. you
Eric,
know?
I've never seen
But
anybody
I'll-
like
I'll-
that.
Great, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole here. Like at a fast food place and stuff, I have to eat all the fries before I will touch my burger.
I do the
Why?
same thing.
It's because
to eat them
especially
together.
somewhere
Cold, they're not
they get
any
cold
good.
fast, and so your burger's gonna stay hotter longer. Especially fast food ones, because they come out of that fryer. Once they come out of that fryer, you're on the time limit, and everything. So
Once they're cold, they're crap.
yeah,
It's true.
and so I mean, people look at me weird sometimes like that, but I have to. I'll eat the whole thing. And of course, I get a large fry because I'm a man. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
I eat them all first, and then I'll kill that double.
You know what
pounder.
though? If I get fast food fries and I take a bite and there's no salt, I'm gonna throw them out the window. I'm not
Yeah,
even
you
gonna
gotta
eat
have
them.
some salt.
I'm not even gonna eat
salt.
'em.
Yeah, they're just bad.
It makes me so mad.
Allison?
You're underrated.
Underrated.
Well, I'm gonna say I know y'all are gonna probably think it's overrated, but
Underrated.
I know
Oh.
it's a.
See, they will
I-
think it's.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it's
Right,
it's
right.
dressing.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, I love dressing.
I love it. But
Dressing
a
is the-
lot of people that I talk to, because I supposedly make really, really good dressing, okay?
You need to make
And
some.
see.
I'm telling you, I get
prove it.
compliments on my dressing and my deviled eggs. And I tell people, and they're like, oh, I hate dressing. Almost everybody I tell, they're like, oh, I hate dressing.
So when I was younger, the dressing looked so unappetizing on there. It
Well,
looked,
it's a big bowl of mush.
yeah, it
honestly.
looked terrible. I wouldn't eat it. Well, I was at friends of our family at their Thanksgiving, and I wanted dessert. I was probably mid-teens, and the grandma told me I could not have dessert until I tried at least a spoonful of dressing.
Saying it's a good thing. She
I eat
did.
Thanksgiving with them every year. To this day, she makes me my own separate thing of dressing because I love it.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
And I can just eat it and eat it and eat it.
I don't
Put that
want big
cranberry
chunks
sauce on
of
it.
Oh, that's the best
onions
way.
Or
and
celery. Like
celery.
sometimes they have put like big chunks of celery in it. I don't like
I
it.
hate celery.
You know what I do? I
Golly.
take my celery, my onions, all that stuff, and I put it in a food processor and
Yeah.
blend it up till it's almost liquid.
If,
There
it,
you
if
go.
it's
You're not
real
gonna
fine,
crunch
it's
on
fine.
it.
But there was one year, like every bite
hate
you
it.
cook, you just take the
Yeah,
celery. and
no.
Ugh.
I learned how to
I'm
make
out.
mine from
I'm out.
my grandpa and grandma. They always made the dressing every year, and they would cook it all night long. Like it was a
Really?
big deal. And so when they were getting older, nobody knew how to make it. So I was like, I need to go and watch him how to make it. So my grandpa would go and he would help me make it every year. So now I make it on my own. And they used to put chicken in theirs. Do y'all eat chicken in it?
Mm.
It's
So-
chicken or turkey, but I prefer chicken actually.
Yeah,
I've
most
actually
people
made
do
mine
chicken
with sausage
dressing.
before, and it was really good.
Sausage
Yes.
dressing.
But I've always
I'm
been
not
told
I could get
a
behind
bigger
it.
fan.
you can
It's okay.
ruin dressing with the sage. My Mimi always said,
You
watch your
can't.
sage.
I don't like
She said,
sage
'cause
that much.
you got to test it. I mean, I try raw dressing because I have to taste it before I put it in the
I
oven.
look
Don't trust
forward.
a woman named Sage either, by the way.
So you
Yes,
got to
I
watch your
believe
sage.
Yeah, don't.
I believe we will find out this year at the McBay Thanksgiving if Allison's Thanksgiving is. Me and Chris will be there and we'll decide.
That's
Come on.
right.
I want some of your dressing.
I do.
Come on, come on.
I do want. Yeah, Eric.
Well, I kind of had two, and both of them got kind of took up there. I was gonna go with cranberry sauce, or I was gonna go with crock pot dressing because I think crock pot dressing is.
It's
He's
good.
hating on my dressing.
No, I mean
No.
I like it too. It's good too. It can, well,
It's good.
can
I like
be
all
good.
dressing.
It can be
but-
good.
Yeah, so I think what is underrated is oh goodness gracious, what will be another one that doesn't get the recognition it deserves?
The rolls. The,
The
good
four
old
rolls.
white roll.
Yeast roll.
The yeast rolls. Yeah,
Oh.
the
Gotta
yeast
be a
rolls.
yeast
I
roll.
agree.
Just a good old buttered yeast roll.
I should make
Man, I want to just go
homemade
get some
rolls.
yeast rolls and slather with some butter right now.
Where I ate lunch today, they had
Sorry.
good rolls with some
Yeah.
cinnamon butter, kind of like old Texas Roadhouse. It's pretty good.
That's the only good thing about Roadhouse.
Then I ate chicken and dumplings and mac and cheese.
Oh man, I love
Then
chicken
got a
and
banana
dumplings.
pudding for
I
dessert.
think that's
Oh,
an
God.
underrated
Where?
food in its own. It's just, and I mean, in the South, I don't think it's underrated.
Well, chicken
but
dumplings.
Chicken dumplings.
Oh yeah, it's,
I think
it's-
I like
the
it, but I'm not a
Northerners,
huge fan.
I don't think they know what's good, but man, squirrel dumplings is good too.
I've never
no,
had
Never had that.
no.
Did you
hard-
say
it's
you
hard.
had that big meal today?
There's not much meat on it.
You had all that for lunch?
Yeah.
Eric,
I
that's
did.
a big lunch.
It was pretty
Where did
big
you get a
lunch.
lunch like that?
Oh, at
Don't-
this
don't-
bistro.
He's
I'll tell
hungry.
you.
He's a growing boy.
And I mean,
You know
a
what's
turkey
surprising to
sandwich
me
from home.
in this overrated, underrated? That no one said anything a dessert in any form. But that is a
We're
key.
not ready for dessert yet.
It is
Yeah.
a
We want the
key
food
to
Give it some time.
Thanksgiving.
Give it some time.
Yeah.
So what's our favorite
our
dessert
favorite
for
things-
Thanksgiving? Because
pumpkin pie with whipped
Don't
cream.
even bring a cake.
a cold
It has to
cake's
be
pumpkin,
pie.
ridiculous.
a
I
cold
agree with
pumpkin
you.
Some
pie
sort of
with whipped
pie.
cream.
I want to say something real quick. And I've had this argument at work with people. And some people y'all may disagree with me.
We probably will.
There are certain foods that are meant for certain holidays.
Oh yeah, and don't change
Yeah.
it up.
You don't eat a brisket and a steak or burgers at Thanksgiving
no.
or Christmas.
No.
And you don't do turkey and ham. For a ham is kind of on the fence, but you don't go to a Memorial Day cookout with a turkey. That's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's a
there,
good point.
There also are desserts that are, like you said,
Yeah.
pumpkin pie. That's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. I
Pecan
could eat
pie.
it any time.
That's
Sweet
but
Thanksgiving and It's stuff like that. I just want to say that.
A pecan pie?
Now, like,
I don't think a pecan. I wouldn't classify.
but like
You know what
an
they'll
apple
do?
pie is universal.
Family, they'll go.
I think a
Oh,
pecan
y'all
is
have had
too.
so much Thanksgiving food. We're gonna
I
have
don't really
Pecan
see it
and
in the
apple, I
summer.
think, are.
No.
You
I don't
know,
really see a lot of
No,
pecan pies
we
in the
want
summer,
more
though.
Have some-
Thanksgiving
Oh, I
food.
do.
Happy Thanksgiving. Here's some papusa. All right, everybody.
Like no.
But I mean,
It's gotta
like,
be
it's I mean, you
Thanksgiving
don't
stuff.
do wings. You don't do pizza at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
No.
It's not. It's just you don't do that.
Not normal folk.
I've ruined a family Thanksgiving because years ago my grandma was going to cook, and I was really wanting a fish fry. So I got in her ear. I think it'd be a good idea to
Oh,
switch
my.
things up.
Chris.
I was the most hated person of that Thanksgiving.
Chris.
But I tell you what, fish
Best
was
fish
good.
fry.
Fish is good.
Fish was
But
good.
now there are some foods that are also universal. I think macaroni and cheese,
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes, beans
Green
of any
beans.
kind of beans.
You got to church up the mac and cheese though.
Yeah.
It got to be baked
Where,
mac and cheese.
where
Yeah.
did we have somebody brought pinto beans, and I was like, this is not Thanksgiving.
Pinto beans? Yeah.
Who was that? That is not.
Pinto, I could get down on
That
You
is
pinto.
slice
not-
some
Pinto
bacon up in that
beans,
thing.
Bacon, cornbread,
That is not Thanksgiving food.
pickled
no.
green tomatoes.
So you said pumpkin pie was your Thanksgiving
With whipped cream. Cold pumpkin pie with
pumpkin.
whipped
I
cream.
hate pumpkin. I hate everything.
That don't surprise me.
Oh, all right.
Because
I
I have a
love pumpkin
great
pie.
because I have a great palate. That's why you're surprised. Mine is what's it called? Is it icebox? The lemon?
Lemon icebox.
Lemon, what are you, 13?
I don't ever have that one.
What a pumpkin? What are you 80? What are you 85 with your pumpkin pie
That's not for Thanksgiving.
or
That's
Christmas?
like a summertime pie. Lemon icebox. That's what you eat
Yeah.
on
I
4th of
kind of
July.
say it was summertime pie.
It's a summertime.
You
Nah.
kind of shocked me
Like
there.
you're gonna eat that
With-
on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a holiday. It's not. You don't eat.
Well, apparently you were also having turkey on 4th of July.
No, it is not. I don't think it's summer. I've only ever had it for those two.
Really?
Family
See,
different. That's
I
what's
don't know.
funny is like what is something in your family that maybe you have at Thanksgiving that other people don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine is Granny's chicken noodles. Chicken and noodles.
Mine would be mom's.
Y'all,
When I
that's
say-
chicken and dumplings.
It's
by the
not
way.
dumplings.
I was looking for noodles everywhere the
It's-
first time
it's
because
an
Eric was like,
egg
"You gotta
noodle,
try them. You
not
gotta
a
try them."
dumpling.
And I said, "I don't see
You
any
don't get.
noodles."
You don't get.
And then he showed me, and I was like, "Oh, chicken and dumplings."
No.
It's not chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, we call it chicken dumplings. It was chicken. Dumplings.
Homemade dumplings, you can't beat them.
Oh yeah.
My family's is okay. Twice baked potato is a common thing, but mom does it where she actually does potatoes, scoops it out,
love those.
and then puts it back. It's in the actual potatoes.
Yeah.
The
It's
potato-
not in a
yeah.
bowl that she makes it, and that's
So
what
she
I
don't do it
think.
the lazy way.
Hmm?
She does it the harder way.
Yeah,
The
and it. I mean, it's worth
It's better. Yeah. I
It's
thought
good.
you would say Teresa's barbecue wings.
Oh yeah, and then
But I love 'em.
on Dad's side it's Granny's chicken and noodles, and on Mom's side, my Aunt Teresa, she cuts up these little weenies like a hot dog and cuts them up into little weenie bites.
And makes her own like
like-
barbecue sauce, but it's more like a
And they're
sweet and
cooked
sour
in
sauce.
this, yeah, like red.
They're
sauce.
really good.
They're good. They're good.
I mean, I don't ever expect to see something like that, but they're really good.
But you
What's something that my family does?
fish.
Fish, yeah, fried
on the
fish.
ship.
Just tilapia there. Broccoli and cauliflower salad.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
But I love that. I
It
mean,
is.
I could.
I don't know about
I
the
don't know about
cauliflower.
cauliflower.
well, if it's all, I can't have it big chunks. All kind of finely chopped,
Yeah.
bacon,
Like
a little sweet sauce.
Broccoli, but not like cauliflower.
Is there
They're the
onions
same.
in it? I don't do
They're
the
the
There's
same.
some onions in it.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Everything on my dad's side is very typical. We're very old fashioned. It's the same every year. Don't change it. Everybody brings what they are supposed to bring.
Yeah.
But on my mom's side, it was different. Like we would have sautéed mushrooms, and it
Huh,
was
That's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, just kind of switch it up every
It's probably
year.
the weirdest dish I think
like-
that was over there.
My favorite.
And they were the people that used the real cranberry sauce. You know, not the jelly
not the
kind.
jelly. I've
the
never had real
kind.
cranberry
It's
sauce.
it's
I like them both.
overrated. I don't like it. I like just the jelly.
It's a little more bitter, but I like them both.
my favorite tradition that we do is because every year instead of a turkey, we go out and kill a beaver. And we kill it and we eat it. Little gamey, little tough, but if you once you get used to it,
Whoever gets the biggest side of the tail
yeah,
is the winner of.
y'all
Thanksgiving.
saved me that tail.
Oh man,
Old beaver meat.
that would almost be. I'd go with that.
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
One time I was working, speaking of beavers, one time I was working with this guy and his stepson. They were doing some kind of science project where they had to, I don't know if they had to collect bones and stuff, but he was getting skulls. He would find roadkill on the side of the road and cut the heads off of it and get the skulls for a science project. And my cousin just shot a beaver in his pond a few days before, a week before something. I knew it was there, and I told him, I said, I know where a beaver is. Boy, he said, yeah, he said, get me that beaver head. And he gave me this homemade axe to cut this beaver head off.
That's never a good sign that you have a homemade axe.
Yeah, so I went out there to my cousin's, and there he is, still laying there, and I didn't want to touch it or move it, but I needed something underneath it. I was like, I'm just going to try to whack its head off. And I got that axe and smack, and goddamn maggots flew everywhere, stunk. I was like, nah, I'm out. I just told him, I said I couldn't get it.
It was gone. It wasn't there when I got there.
It was so nasty.
That was a good Thanksgiving
You
story.
should have just put the whole thing in a trash bag and give it.
Nah, it was a pretty goddamn big beaver. I mean,
Beavers get pretty big.
it was bigger than I wanted the food tussle with, especially filled with maggots.
Beavers bend, but beavers don't break, man. I'll tell you that.
Wow, that's some wisdom.
The old man told me that one time. He was drunk.
Yeah, I would imagine. It sounded like he was.
One last thing I want to talk about food.
Bring it. Let's go.
One of my favorite things too around the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, are like when people do like the crock pot cocktail weenies or the crock pot meatballs.
See, that's Christmas to me.
Yeah, that's more so Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas seems to
Definitely
have
like a
more
potluck
finger foods than
People are more
Thanksgiving
busy, they're
does.
ramped
Yeah.
up.
So it makes me think like when we used to do potlucks at church, there was always those weenies in the
Weenies.
barbecue in the crock pot.
And everybody makes them
How
different.
do y'all feel about potlucks?
Like for
Like-
church or in general? Like if we were to have a potluck.
If it's people you don't know.
People you don't like going to church. Like, I'm very
I
leery,
didn't care for it.
You know,
You
because
never know if they got the cat sitting on the counter.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
like it either.
it's
No,
sketchy.
let me tell you something why I didn't like it. Except for the crock pot stuff. Everybody brought it before church start. So it sat there, and by the time you got there, like there was chicken fingers, they were ice cold by the time you ate them. They didn't even warm them back up or anything like that. I went straight to the dessert table, made my dessert, sat down, and then left. And then just left. We should do a potluck though.
We should.
Yeah.
And you gotta make your food. I don't want nothing bought. Y'all
I'm
gotta.
gonna make you a beaver.
Y'all gotta cook it.
No beaver meat.
It got if they don't have
And
the tail on
Eric
it, I
has to
won't
cook
believe
something
it.
too.
It's a
You
cat.
have to cook something
Well,
that's not smoked
can't-
meat.
What would y'all if you were going to a potluck? What would you bring?
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Golly.
And y'all would love it.
What?
You know those little
No.
Hawaiian sandwiches? Those would be.
Shit, though. I mean, those are good.
I
I would try to. I think I would just come up with. I think I'd do a dessert.
No,
That's an
no
easy
dessert.
thing to do. He's got.
Well, you're
Somebody's
talking
got to
about-
bring
well,
dessert.
No, we're talking about just regular food. Can't do
Oh,
a dessert.
we changed the
Desserts
rules
are
as we
easy.
go. I didn't
Desserts are
know
easy.
this.
You can go buy some cookies and.
Well, I meant, and I said make a dessert. I didn't say I'll purchase
That's
a dessert.
too easy. We need food.
I was going, okay, it's gonna be
I'm
like
bringing deep fried pork chops.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a good one. I would probably do maybe like a tater tot casserole.
Dang,
Casseroles
I love
are
tater
good,
tot casserole.
But I'd kind of like
I love
to
everything.
take, if you kill a deer, fried deer meat.
come on.
Or
Yes,
I'd
I like
smoke
to see
some.
that
I'd
up.
smoke a pork shoulder or something. Thad? Chris is bringing deep fried pork chops.
Somebody's got to bring the silverware. I've got
No.
I've got the
I got the
silverware,
drinks.
the napkins. I'll bring you
No,
a soda.
Y'all like mountain lion and
No. gotta bring some. You been cooking on that grill. You're a
That's
seasoned
true.
vet
Dude,
now.
what about the stuff I ate while the bacon wrap shrimp or something like that?
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
can do bacon wrap shrimp. I'll do
Nah,
bacon wrap
I
shrimp.
prefer you didn't bring shrimp to my house
Eric
because I
don't
don't
like
eat
shrimp.
shrimp. But
Do you like shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care what you want.
What about salmon? Change it up. Bring some.
I do
Nah.
love to
Ooh,
cook
I
salmon.
don't
you'd be
do
up
salmon
class
either.
sharing
I do
salmon.
love to cook salmon.
There you go.
no, don't bring
I
salmon
like
in
salmon
Would you
with
rather
a
have
good
salmon or shrimp?
glaze.
Neither.
That
It's
glaze is
so
what makes it.
weird to me that you don't like that stuff.
Mm-mm.
Like none of it.
No seafood.
I can
He
get
barely
behind
eats
you,
fish.
like on crab, because it's like a lot of nothing for a lot of work.
Oh, it's
But
And
it's
it's
an
delicious,
insect.
It's an
though.
insect,
It's
though.
worth it.
It's
Like,
true. I mean, you're
like
not wrong.
shrimp, crab, lobster, and all that. That is an insect of the sea.
Eric,
Like there's they're
sea
related to
creatures are
cockroaches.
not like land
no,
creatures.
it's a
Yes.
major difference.
Well,
No, Google it.
But you don't see crabs out there going through dumpsters
I tell
and
you
living
what,
in the people's
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
down-
you
and
do.
you
Dude.
know what?
he's not wrong
Catfish-
because go ahead.
Catfish eat a lot nastier stuff than a crab does.
They
I'm
all
gonna
it's
tell
all
ya.
the same though, because shrimp, all that stuff, they eat poop and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
They're in the
What do
ocean.
you, what do you,
Okay,
though.
do you
There's
like
no
catfish?
what are you
germs
catching
like-
crab with?
like
You're
there
catching
are in the
crab with an
lake.
old dead fish
the
head or
ocean.
something.
Do you eat?
Catfish.
Do you eat catfish?
Literally
Yeah.
like
Okay,
soggy
so-
dog
But the
food
catfish you
and-
eat is
and
farm
just
raised. It ain't.
crap.
But I'll eat wild
They're
catfish too.
bottom
Yeah,
feed.
and
But-
they eat.
Yeah, that's
Nah, I mean,
They eat dead fish all the time.
but they'll eat live stuff too, not just
What?
dead. But I mean,
You know what they eat? They
you
eat
catch them on
crawfish.
stink bait and
You don't
stuff
eat
like
crawfish.
that. No, I don't eat crawfish.
Figured
No.
I've
weirdo.
had crawfish in a long
He
time.
misses out on a lot.
It's
I don't miss
He's
out on
cheap
nothing.
to take out though, because he'll be getting chicken strips while I get crab.
gosh.
No,
It's-
and unless that's all I got.
Okay.
Now there's that place
Unless
down there in
that's all they got.
Texarkana, the
Mighty
Mighty
Crab.
Crab. Their chicken wings are legit.
You shouldn't be getting chicken wings there at
Yeah.
all.
The waitress said, "There's always one at the table."
If,
doesn't
so,
do the
but do you
seafood.
like other? Do you like fishes of the sea?
I've tried some black and mahi
He likes
mahi
the mahi mahi.
at a place that was decent.
Do you like snapper? Do you like grouper?
I don't
I don't
know if
like
I've
grouper
tried
that
it.
much.
I do.
If
I
it's
like
fishy
snapper's my-
tasting,
It's a fish.
no.
But ocean fish, I don't think is.
They're not
fishy.
as gamey.
Yeah.
See,
they're not
to
fishy,
me-
fishy.
Ocean fish is worse to me.
No. It's
I mean,
something
if
you
it's
catch out of
raw.
a lake
It's
or
not.
a
It's
pond.
not near as fishy. If
No,
that's
Get
what
some
you
out of
don't
a
like.
lake or a
Well,
pond
yeah,
or
that's
a way.
yeah. If you catch something out of a dirty pond, yeah. But in some lakes, but like our lake up here is pretty. They're not too bad.
That's why it encouraged me that you don't like salmon though. Salmon of the fish world
But it's
is
too
like
fishy.
top tier.
Oh, good lord!
It is high quality.
high
expensive.
quality.
Yeah.
And it's super good for you too.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there you go.
you know what else is super good for you? Not dissing my food taste.
It's just weird. Like, okay, I mean, I could eat. There's a lot of people who don't like shrimp.
Yeah.
But see, shrimp, lobster, crab legs.
We
Man.
used to go when it was still the fish
good.
nest.
Oh.
We would go there when I was younger. My Aunt Teresa and
It's
Uncle
good
Ray
stuff.
went
Back
every
when they had
Friday
the
night.
buffet.
Religiously. They were there on Friday nights. And we would go with them a lot of times. And Aunt Teresa would go up there, and they always had boiled shrimp, ice cold up there on the buffet.
I don't want no cold shrimp.
And she would get him a big old bowl, and he would just sit there and peel them boiled shrimp,
Shoot, yeah.
tear them up. I'm like, ugh.
Shoot, yeah. That sounds so good.
Oh.
See, I don't like the boiled
Cold,
shrimp. I
like
don't think there's
ice
any
cold.
flavor
Oh,
to
yeah.
them.
You've got to go to the fish nest soon.
Yeah, we
Oh.
used to make a lot of
Yeah, we
trips
used to go
there.
regularly. We haven't gone in a while.
That and to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
We used to go do that all the time.
We hit up
Eric and Seth went to Poblanos every night. Poblanos and Walmart.
not every night, but
Yeah,
we
you
hit it
did.
up a couple nights. But there
They
was
just had two
there
chicks
was,
they were
yeah,
looking
there was a
at
girl
there.
I had a crush on that worked at Poblanos.
You worked at Poblanos? Oh, see what I did there?
You were on the phone with me a lot of times that you went, so that makes me question
No,
things.
not then. I didn't go. When
Let's get into
anyway.
this.
I was on the phone with you.
Anyway, and there was a girl he had.
There's that fight.
There was a girl he had a crush on at Walmart. So we would go
They
about
go to Poblanos.
2 times a week. We'd go eat at Poblanos,
Did
and we go
either
to
one of them
Walmart.
hook up?
No, we didn't.
Did you ever talk to her? And I don't mean I
Like-
cannot refill my Coke.
Nah,
I mean,
we
It's kind of
we
creepy in a way.
casually
I gotta come
chatted
and look at
in
this
the restaurant,
girl.
but nothing like.
I
if
like
you
to
would
look
tell
at
her, if you would have said, if this is the last time, then I was going to.
Oh no!
It would have worked. I'm telling you.
I'll never set foot in this poblanos ever
Again,
again. You'll never see me again after tonight.
If I just want to memorize.
She
you.
probably would have just been like, "All right, well, it's nice seeing you."
Leave me at
Did
Good
you,
day,
did
sir.
you used to leave big tips to impress her?
No,
You had to.
no.
Well, then you weren't doing it. No wonder she didn't talk to you.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I
But you
spent
don't
a
want to
long
buy
time
love
ago.
though either.
That's
That's
right.
also you don't want to buy love
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of
for a night. I mean, for a night,
Different.
don't get attached.
I don't remember. You know, it's been so long ago.
You gotten old. I wonder what she looks like now. You're probably friends
So
with
would
her
we.
on Facebook.
We would also enjoy it.
I bet. I bet.
What does she look like,
$1
Eric? Why don't you
He
look
is
her up?
friends with her on Facebook.
Let's
Who is?
Facebook her.
I bet you $1 million he's friends with her on Facebook.
Hey, you call her right now.
Call her.
Oh no!
Let's look.
Let's look
Let's
at her
look.
number.
Eric, come on. Let's
Look at this speed dials.
We ain't bringing up names or nothing like that.
Yeah,
It's
we can't do that
embarrassing.
It's
legally.
embarrassing.
We
It's
can't do
embarrassing
that.
because he never picked her up.
Anyway,
He would have never met you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
See,
Well, he knew me. He was on the phone with me. He was just
Uh-oh.
but he chose
picking
you.
somebody else
He
out.
chose you.
He
You're
got
welcome.
stuck with me, I guess.
You're welcome. He chose
Eric,
you.
How
Michael
uncomfortable
kinda
are you
sold
right
it to
now?
me.
nah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah,
If you're watching this, he doesn't love you. He loves Allison.
that's right. I don't even remember what were we even talking about.
Desserts. And we just
No.
we
I
just
don't think this
skyrocketed
derailed.
right off that hill.
I don't think that derailed off of desserts.
Yeah, because then we went
never
with
picked a
foods
pie.
of all different that you could eat at different times of year, and
Mm-hmm.
then it was what food do you eat that's that your family does.
Yeah.
That's weird, and then you and the Pawanos girl,
And that got really weird.
and that was really weird.
It is weird.
We think it may not be
I
weird.
think we were talking about something else.
We'll
So-
roll the tape back.
Oh, we were talking about seafood. Yeah, we were talking
Well,
about
in the middle of all that, yeah.
Man, I love it when a woman brings you some food.
Like in bed or just in general.
Oh, both
I
that
always
would be
make
good,
Eric's
too.
plate and bring it to
Have
him.
you ever
Oh.
made Eric breakfast in bed?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. She hadn't
Many
yeah.
times.
She hadn't in a little while, but she used to do it
Do
all
you
the
make
time.
her
Well,
breakfast in bed?
But
But the thing is,
I get up
he
earlier
used
now.
to sleep late, and now
Well,
he gets up early.
I wouldn't
But-
say late.
But do you make
later.
her breakfast in bed?
Oh,
I have
no.
before. I have before.
Like a Valentine's
I
Day
did
or
just here a while back.
something? When?
Yeah, you were laid up and
It's
I
fun.
cooked.
It's just
What
fun.
other,
for
what
me.
other problems can we explore here?
Look.
What else can we
well, I
dig
don't-
into?
I'm not a woman. I don't like keep this stuff noted in the back of my
I really
head.
don't remember. If you're
Yeah.
talking about like 6 months ago,
No.
Has a woman made you
no.
breakfast in bed?
Mama did.
I live alone.
I meant just ever.
I
don't think I have.
I don't know. No, I have not.
That I'm
It's
It's on,
aware
my,
of.
it's on my bucket
Blessed.
list. But she's naked. She's like, well, in my fantasy, she's got a hot biscuits, gravy sauce. Oh,
He used to get a lot of biscuits and chocolate gravy.
Yeah.
I love
Kids
chocolate
like-
gravy.
she's
Kids
got an
like
accent
chocolate
like,
gravy.
here you go, Monsieur Chris, or whatever.
Monsieur-
Oh my gosh.
She's
She
kind
kisses
of
me.
She's kind of Italian.
She's like,
sort of. American Italian.
I don't know. That sounded more French to me.
I's gonna make you as a special breakfast.
There you go. Yeah.
There's Mario making you
She
breakfast.
brings me a pizza anyway.
I have breakfast pizza.
oh,
Making it in the bedroom. Throwing the dough up.
I had some breakfast pizza a week before last at one of the convenience stores up there.
was it good?
It was pretty daggum good.
I like some breakfast pizza.
It was delicious, and I hadn't had none in a long time. You just don't see it a lot, really, around here. But then the last time I did eat it, I about crapped myself. So
Oh.
I made a breakfast pizza. It didn't turn out good.
I remember that. I remember seeing a picture of that.
Sorry, I just
Well,
I wanted to
I
just
mean,
throw it
Do
out.
you not
there.
know how to roll out dough?
wait,
Well,
wait,
it was-
Did,
it
did
was-
you say it wasn't good, or they're not good in general?
No, it wasn't mine.
Okay.
Mine.
Okay.
No.
I can
Well,
get
what'd you
behind
put on
that.
it?
Well, it's big. Okay. Here's where everything went wrong.
Dad tried to cook breakfast pizza.
The dough I used was was just Pillsbury in the can, and I was
Like biscuit dough?
yeah, and I
So
rolled
you
it
didn't
out.
get it flat enough.
Yeah, I didn't get it flat enough. But then the sauce I used was some of that Libby's country gravy.
Was it in a can? Oh no!
That stuff tastes like dog
It
food.
was. It was
That stuff
terrible.
tastes
And I
terrible.
put, I scrambled some eggs and put it on and bacon.
If
and
you
it
had
was,
to use that canned gravy,
yeah, it was terrible. It was.
It would've been
was
okay.
horrible.
Libby's canned gravy's awful.
Libby's will never sponsor us. I won't take that sponsor.
no,
Yeah, it
that
was bad.
oh,
I didn't even
no.
know there was such a thing.
Yeah.
His
It
favorite
also
thing.
looks unpleasant and tastes
Taste
unpleasant.
unpleasant.
It sounds like it would smell like dog food.
It looked like a dog had eaten it and thrown it up.
Back up.
That's
Looks
what
like-
it looked like.
10-day-old jizz. in a
Yeah,
can.
it looked like a dog had eaten a thing of sausage.
And you
It's
looked
just
at it and
upchuck.
went, "Yeah,
Well, I mean, my deal was, I was like,
Now,
I've
hold on.
gone this far.
Is it like a tin can or like a glass jar?
That's tin can.
Tin can.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
And
And,
exactly the way you're thinking
yeah,
it tastes
it,
like.
it looked
it
and
tastes
I
tasted
think that's
just
what
like
you
that.
eat when you're like in a bunker.
And I put it in the oven.
I don't know if I would do
I
that.
put it in there, and it came out, and I mean, I looked at it, was like, all right. Look
Next
at
time,
you,
try it
Chef Dad.
first.
And I cut into it, and like the gravy didn't move. And that should have been my first deal. But I bit into it. I stood up. I went outside. I just hunked it outside. And it sat there. That's how bad it was. The cats and
Nothing
Bronco
ate it?
didn't even eat it.
Didn't even touch
Bronco
it.
walked by and he may have peed on it. No one should eat this. But yeah, it was terrible.
It'd been fun if you looked out there and he picked it up and dragged it out in the bushes.
Farther out, it's like, ugh.
I got to get this out of my
Get this
sight.
out of here. It was bad.
Starting
it
to
was terrible.
stink.
And that's the only breakfast pizza I ever attempted to probably never try.
I've
another
never
one.
tried one.
I think his
But
favorite
I-
thing that I've made him though is malto meal.
Oh, I do love some malto
He
meal.
freaking loves malto meal.
Oh,
Some
wow.
brown
Hey.
sugar.
It's just
In
kind
there.
of.
What the hell? What are y'all talking about?
You know what
You don't
malto
have
meal
malto
is?
meal?
Malto-meal cereal?
It's like a
It's-
hot
When they first said
cereal.
it, that's what went
Cream
through my
of wheat.
head.
Some
I was
people
like,
say
your
cream
of
favorite
wheat,
thing?
It's
malto
kind of like
meal.
grits, but it's
Sound like grits.
I don't like
sweet.
grits either.
Like
Well,
you
this-
put
this
butter and
isn't-
sugar
it
in
isn't
it.
But I'm just saying I don't like
It
grits.
kind of looks.
Never had it.
It's kinda
Why did I
textured
think
like
of that
grits.
chocolate cereal, malto meal chocolate cereal?
There is
Yeah,
a
I've seen
chocolate one.
And that's what I thought when you said that. I was like, his favorite thing you made was
It's-
cereal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's malto
I'm
meal.
not that crazy about it.
Well, I can-
I like texture to my food, and it's like almost like a smoothie of cereal. It's like baby cereal.
Malto meal. It's this stuff right here. Have y'all not ever seen that?
I never have seen that.
Man,
Oh,
y'all's
it's
parents
delicious.
weren't on WIC.
You've when you're when you're cooking
have
it,
WIC,
you
it
gotta
tastes
keep
true.
it
I
stirred.
mean-
You gotta keep it stirred, or it'll
It
clump
looks
up.
like pudding.
It's like
Kinda
it's.
has the texture.
And then when you get done cooking it, you put some milk in it with some brown sugar to thin it out a little bit.
I would
Oh
try.
man, oh it's delicious.
I'll always try something more.
It's delicious.
Probably.
I bet we.
I can put that
we
little
can test-
asterisk right
we
there.
can- we can
Probably.
test this theory. Now I tell you what, another thing I do like for breakfast is grape nuts, and then you pour your milk and sugar in
He
there.
heats them
and
up,
you microwave
though.
Nice.
You
I had
don't
grape
heat
nuts.
them
It,
up.
it softens them up.
But they're supposed to
And
be
it's-
crunchy.
Yeah, they're not. They're
Warm.
not supposed to be
They're
soft.
supposed to be really crunchy.
They're not soggy. They're just softened
They're
up.
soggy.
No.
They're hot and
I
soggy.
just don't.
It's
like,
delicious.
wait, are you putting the milk in the microwave too?
Oh yeah. What do you
It's
think? What do you
gross.
think? I'm putting water
Hot-
on them and
hot
I
milk
just. I
and
thought you were
soggy
Milk
just.
in the microwave? Wow.
Ugh.
And the milk's
Hot,
warm?
It's gross.
hot
not.
milk?
Well, goddamn, what do you don't put milk in your oatmeal?
No.
Eric likes some warm milk.
You just straight water in that sucker,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, because I don't want to heat up
You
milk.
peasant. You
I wanna
peasant.
Heat up milk.
This guy was raised on the dairy.
Okay, hot chocolate. That's hot milk. Unless you're just watering your Swiss mix too.
I've never had hot chocolate with
A
milk.
lot of people
Yeah.
do put water in.
I never have. I always use water.
What's wrong with y'all hillbillies?
You haven't had real
That's
hot
gotta be
Because
a- that's
hot
gotta-
milk doesn't.
I make my hot
it's
chocolate
gross.
with
What do you
sweet
think they
condensed
always
milk,
used to say? Hot milk will make you
cocoa,
go
and
to
milk.
sleep.
Well, I
Stir
haven't
it
slept
up,
in a long
and put it on
time.
the stove, and
That's
then,
not true.
Instead of marshmallows, you put marshmallow cream on top.
Can I tell you a drunk confession?
Yeah.
Well, not I drank too much. Sorry for everybody listening. But anyway, I didn't have anything sweet, and I came home, and I opened up a can of sweetened condensed milk and put a spoon in there. It was. I woke up the next day. I looked over. I was like, "What have I
What
done?"
happened?
It was terrible.
Well, her
Uh-oh.
sister.
She's gonna be so mad.
Her sister, I won't say her name. There's two of them. She's been known to have a spoon in a can of sweet condensed milk before.
She
And keep
got
it in the
caught.
refrigerator.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, really?
She
Yeah.
got caught. You know how women, if they've had a stressful day, they want to take a bath and have a glass of wine. You know. Well, Ashley had a can of Eagle brand milk.
Like how
and
we
took
just
a
called her
bath.
out.
And now we know her name.
Ethan
Shout out
took
to
a
Ashley.
bathtub, and she has never lived that down. And so now she had a can of Eagle
So you
brand
ain't the
milk.
only
Hey,
one.
I'm right there with her.
You ain't the only
You eat what you like.
one. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong
That's
with
your
that.
thing. That's your thing.
Ain't a thing wrong with that.
How do y'all feel about banana nut bread?
I love it.
Oh, I love
hate
banana
it.
nut bread.
You hate
It's
it?
got to be
I hate it.
moist.
Yeah. Can't be dry.
That's weird.
Can't
That's
be
weird. that you
dry.
don't like it.
Do I look banana nutty?
No, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like banana nut bread, and I'm not that crazy about banana pudding either.
Well, you can just get the hell up on out of here.
I knew y'all
Gone.
would like that
I
one.
love banana pudding.
I'm not big on banana pudding.
You know that Magnolia Bakery banana pudding that you always see on TV? I think it's Magnolia Bakery.
I don't know.
I want some of that so bad.
Order it.
Let's go.
Where's it
I'm
say?
sure you can
maybe
order
I
it.
could, yeah. Maybe they'll like dry ice it, ship it out.
I tell you, one of the best ones I ever had was down there in Simsbury, Louisiana, at a truck stop down there, and they had these older ladies in there cooking, and it was hot. It was in the hot bar with all the food, and it was warm. Banana pudding.
Describe it to me slowly.
Oh, son, let me tell you something. They had this just
Pudding.
nice pudding in there, good and warm with some warm like it was more like a meringue, I think, on top.
God.
Oh, and then you just put it in your mouth. You get that warm banana flavor just running down your throat.
Oh, you can.
It was delicious.
Oh,
It was
man.
really good. Best banana pudding I ever ate. I don't remember there being chunks of banana, and that's another thing about my banana pudding. Like, I don't mind there being bananas in it when it's fresh, but the next day they get,
When they get all black.
brown.
I don't like them when they're brown
Yeah.
and black.
Yeah,
And I
kinda.
want the vanilla wafers in there.
Oh, plenty of banana.
When I
Oh,
see
man.
a banana pudding that
You
doesn't
need
have vanilla
some-
wafers, it
No,
just,
you put
Yeah.
Lorna Doone cookies in there.
what the hell are you talking about?
Those cookies.
Gurna
They're
Dunes?
are they Lorna Doone?
I don't know,
Lorna
but-
Doone?
She said Gurna Dunes?
Some kind of Doone
Lorna
cookie.
Doone, I think.
They're okay.
They're
I like
expensive
the
cookies,
vanilla
But
wafer.
But
Lorna
they
Doone,
are
isn't it?
so much better than just a wafer.
I like the vanilla wafers in there. I like just taking them vanilla wafers and putting them in your mouth and sucking on them and just letting them.
My
Soften up.
nanny used to give us as a treat. I barely remember this. She just put butter on vanilla wafers.
Butter?
Come here,
Dipping in
children. That shall carry what ails you.
Butter on a vanilla wafer.
We
You
used
do
to
have
go,
high cholesterol now, don't you?
We used to go to
It was
my granny's,
fantastic.
and she
I mean-
always asked us, "Do you want a sugar butter biscuit?" She
Mm.
always had biscuits, and she'd put sugar and butter on them, and they
Yep.
were delicious.
You seem like the dude that would like this.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like the cornbread and buttermilk?
No,
I've never tried it,
I don't do
I
butter.
never had that either.
but I've heard
My
of
Uncle
people
Ray
doing
used
it.
to.
That
He
was
would
the
get-
other thing my nanny used to give us.
Yeah.
That was their 2 after our snacks for the
I
night.
used to go down there on
Butter
Sundays.
and wafers.
Man,
They used in a butter
yeah,
tub.
my
Then she
Put it
made
in.
y'all. Then she
And
made
I'm sure it was margarine, like that country crock.
yeah.
Was
Probably.
it?
Yeah.
Just
and,
a,
and you slap it on just to. And you just
So it
eat
was oil.
Wait,
on
huh?
wafers.
And then
But did you say?
well,
What are you talking about? Something different now?
well, yeah, the vanilla wafer deal.
Oh,
with the
okay,
butter.
okay, okay.
But you also would make me a thing of
Cornbread and
cornbread
buttermilk.
and
Okay,
buttermilk.
okay.
Did you like it?
I don't remember. I can't imagine. I don't like buttermilk now, so I can't imagine. I like
Ray,
it.
yeah, he used to
Buttermilk
eat it all the
is-
time.
Imagine she made you buttermilk and cornbread, and then she like made all the kids gather around and like burn her with lit cigarettes.
She also very distinctly, and we always had
Sorry, Grandma.
juicy fruit. The sticks.
Gum, the gum.
The sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old school sticks. That was it. That's
No
all she would
juicy
feed
fruit.
us.
Buttermilk, cornpone,
Sometimes
butter,
we would
vanilla
just put it
wafers,
all
and
in,
juicy fruit.
all in one just deal.
Yeah.
But no, I really do remember the vanilla wafers and butter distinctly.
Was
I haven't
good?
tried it in a long time.
You should do it.
I
It'd be
will.
nostalgic.
Who was I hearing? Chris, was you telling this story on your other podcast about going to grandma's, and if you didn't eat your food there, they'd save it for next time? Where did I hear this story from?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that was my nana.
Your
Oh,
nana. Okay,
Yeah,
No.
yeah, you better finish what you got.
Oh no.
Because if you don't, you won't come back. Maybe a week. You better finish that food.
When you were telling that,
Did
I
you ever
was
throw it
dying.
out like just?
I
Try
was
to
so
s-
little. My brothers got the worst brunt of that because I would just complain. And just, of course, hell, I would eat everything too. So
Yeah.
no complaining from me.
Dad was
Well,
always.
Was it Justin telling that story?
Yeah, Justin loves telling it.
Yeah.
Dad was always that person that you had to clean your plate. It didn't matter if you went 20 times,
You're breeding
But you-
obesity is all
but
you're
you're
doing.
but you have to eat what's on your plate. And so one time my cousins were in, and he goes, and this cousin, I kid you not, he gets this watermelon slice that's this long,
Uh-oh.
probably like that deep. The kid ate that much of it, and he started to get up. Dad said, "Where you going?" He made that like had to been like 6 or 7-year-old kid sit there and eat that whole.
Did he
thing
throw
of-
up?
No, he
I'm
ate it.
surprised.
He ate every bit of it.
Dang.
But that's yeah.
I mean, it does aggravate me for kids to get a bunch of stuff and eat like 2 bites. That aggravates me. Just don't fill your plate up.
I
Like
remember-
that's wasteful.
I think it was more so. It wasn't like if mom or something made a plate for us. It was if we went, like mom had the
Right.
stuff out, and we were just throwing gobs of stuff on top, and then eating
That
it.
makes sense. I
And
would,
then, or if we went
yeah.
to a buffet,
Yeah.
Dad got his money out of
That's
buffets.
when your eyes
and-
are bigger than your stomach.
Yeah.
I remember when I was little. About the only time I remember something like that happened to me is one of my ex stepdads. I took a can of Viennese and I think I squirted a bunch of mustard in there, and it was a no. I think it was mustard, and it was a no go. And
Then you
I
had to
didn't
eat
want to
it?
eat them, and he sat there and make me eat all them little Viennese covered in mustard.
When mom used to go out of town, and Dad was left in charge, all he would eat was sardines.
Ooh.
And so, when I was little, I used to sit there and eat sardines with him on a club cracker.
Did you like them?
When I was little, I haven't had them in a long, long time, but I would
Okay,
eat
now
them
we've
with him.
got a list of things we're gonna have to feed you to
See if they're still as
you
good as
still
an
like
adult.
'em. So we gotta have sardines with wafers with butter and buttermilk and corn.
How could the wafers with butter not be good?
Hey,
I
okay.
mean, it just well. So I tried something that was actually from a Family Guy episode, and I wanted to try it. But they sang a song. It's called "Have You Ever Put Butter on a Pop-Tart?"
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Do it.
Yeah, I've done
It
that.
will change your
And
life.
put it in the microwave,
Well, I warmed it up first,
and then put the
and
butter
then
on
put the
it.
like
Yeah.
spread butter on it. Like, oh my gosh!
Like on the
I have
icing?
done that.
No, I put it on the backside. It was easier. It held better.
I don't remember which side I put it on, but I know I've done
But
it.
it's
You got
fantastic.
greatly shaped eyebrows.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Oh,
Oh,
Or
I
art
thought
on
you meant
this.
Eric too. Sorry.
I'm not trying to schmooze you guys. No.
I did cut.
Eric, you
Eric's
got a nice
eyebrows.
Whataburger shirt on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, I like your hat.
Maybe
When
we
I
can
cut
get
his
a
hair, I groom
Whataburger.
his eyebrows and his ear hair,
My eyebrows are all out of whack.
and I shave his face.
I have to when I sometimes because I don't have somebody to shave my eyebrows. What I do is sometimes I'll have to take a razor and I have to go like right to the middle. So my eyebrows, because they try to
They
hook
like to
You
join
together
in.
gotta
Some-
pluck
sometimes.
it, and you won't have to
I
do that
can't
so much.
do that.
You just get some tweezers and just.
No,
I can't do that.
that's one thing
I just take a razor. and just
I
go right in the
do
middle.
wish I could grow a beard, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm
even know
not
what
a
to think if
hairy
he
guy,
had a
and I
beard.
think I like that. But I do like that. But I do wish I
I'm
could
glad
grow a
he's
beard.
not a hairy guy. I like the hairy chest and hairy back and stuff. That's
Like
I don't know.
that.
That's the best
I'm hairy and you two dudes put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well, we
believe
can
it.
fix
Well,
that.
usually
No, you
dark,
can't.
Yes,
I've
you
tried.
can.
Usually
I
dark
can
haired.
wax your back,
Tried it, comes back.
but
worse.
it would take a while. You'd have to do it like
It's-
once a month, maybe.
It's so painful. I'll just
Your
forever
back
be
can't
alone.
be that bad. That's not an area that I think would be bad.
Most dark
It
haired
is.
people are hairy though.
That's true.
Well, look at my
Pretty
arms.
And
That's true.
I
I
get
have dark hair though.
the reason I can't grow a beard. I always tell people it's because I'm Indian.
And, yeah, it's. And I would just rather be alone forever than have to shave my back, to wax it and all that kind of.
You get used to it.
Somebody's gonna have to, or I'll be alone. and
What
that's
if you
fine.
get with somebody though, and they're determined they're gonna wax your back?
Well, that's fine if they want to do that.
Or just
but,
shave it all the time.
But I'm not gonna do it.
They're like, "Hey,
That'd be a
Dad,
job
it's
to
wax
shave.
You
time."
could do that. Even doing the hair, like laser hair removal, it would still take thousands of dollars. to
Do you?
do it.
I
Oh, yeah.
know exactly how to get rid of it, and it never comes back. 3rd degree burn.
His leg.
Oh yeah.
And a little
Let's
skin
burn it.
graft on top.
Let's
and
burn your
you'll
back.
see You'll never
See
come
how
back
long
again.
It'll take to
You'll
just.
never have to worry about it.
I'm at the doctor's office. Eric said this was what I should do.
And then you're all scarred up.
Yeah.
Instead, you look like.
I would tell somebody if I did it on my back, I would just tell somebody a bear attacked me.
And that would
That's
be
what I
pretty
do.
cool, I guess.
Chicks dick
They
scars.
go. It really looks like a burn.
Well, you don't know. You've never been attacked by a bear. How would you know what it looks?
I mean, where's the claw marks? It just all looks like a big
They
scan.
go
Like,
away
I
after
work,
it.
I work in the burn unit of Children's Hospital.
Well, that was a fun episode. We kind
That's
of
a
went
good one.
everywhere on that one, didn't we?
It's all right. It's all right.
Talked about food a lot, which
I
is
love
always
food.
good with me.
Yeah.
I
It just
love
made
food.
me hungry. No,
I am
eat.
ready, so ready for Thanksgiving now.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And
And I want you to cook dressing for us.
I am.
everybody
I
tell
will.
us. We may put a poll up, or not a poll, but a post. Tell us what your favorite Thanksgiving food
Favorite
is.
food or underrated, overrated?
Or, yeah,
if you
either
think
one.
something's
Either one.
out there,
Or something we should try.
or
Yeah.
something we should try.
Yeah.
Let
And
Eric
if
know how
it's-
wrong
if-
he is about the
If
pineapple
it-
pizzas.
Yeah, if it is sketchy, we'll make Bad try it first.
And I will.
Sounds like a good idea.
Almost.
No,
Hey, you
you
want to
said
know
anything.
something? Peanut butter makes everything better. Everything goes with peanut butter.
No,
Everything.
No.
Fish?
Yeah, I do it.
No.
I will dip anything in peanut butter.
I'm not
Okay.
that crazy about
I'll
peanut
take
butter.
that. I'll take that bet.
Sweet
Next-
stuff, yes.
Dill
Next
pickles and peanut butter is
episode.
fantastic.
Next episode,
Don't tell me you
Bad
eat
tries
that.
things in peanut butter,
Okay.
and you said anything.
I think we should do one where
Well, I mean, I had
No,
to
no,
like-
I
I
ain't
like-
no
I'm
crawfish
gonna make
on
him
me.
a tuna fish salad.
Don't.
Yeah, I mean, I have to
Peanut
like
butter.
the food. I have to like the food I'm dipping
That's
in.
not what you said. You
Well,
said
anything?
peanut butter
I'll
makes
try.
anything
Oh,
better.
okay, I'll try it.
Yes.
I'll try it.
We can find something that's disgusting.
Hey, did you
with
know
peanut
like
butter.
a green apple Laffy Taffy and peanut butter is fantastic too?
I can see
I can
that
see
because you can
that,
put
yeah.
apples. With peanut butter.
Jalapeno cheddar poppers, the chip ones, they're great in peanut butter.
So you just sit around and dip stuff in peanut butter.
What else do I have to do?
All right. Well,
Okay. Well,
I had a
Yeah.
blast.
it's been fun. Maybe it won't be as long
Yeah,
before we
no,
put another one.
no, I'm not going. I think long. Well,
Well, the next one may just be our Christmas episode.
Yeah.
We do have the holidays coming up. Thanksgiving is
yeah.
a rough time
It's
to
busy
try
time
to
of year.
get everybody together. But maybe after Thanksgiving, we'll do a Christmas episode, and it will be almost as fantastic as this episode.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
This
Bye.
has been fun, and this is whoa ice cream with the enemy. All right, peace out, everybody.
See ya.
Love it.